Greetings all, this is Charles Fonse, and welcome to Let's Play Advance Wars 2 Black Hole Rising. This is episode 20, in this case brought to you by GameAnyone.com. Last episode, we are still proceeding with our final mission in Blue Moon. Alright, so of course our CEOs that we're using is Max and Colin. So how are things going down there on the battlefield, gentlemen?
Oh, everything's going great. I'm still causing some destruction here. What about you, Colin?
Yes, I'm doing very well too. I'm also causing destruction. Yes, I suppose.
Alright, that's good.
Yes, it is good indeed. You both are doing quite well, and everything is going according to plan. Yes. Now, as you've seen as I've already mentioned last episode, it's very important that we're going to block Lash's factory with our units, and we're going to actually start doing that now. Obviously, she's not going to like that, so she's going to use all her resources to prevent us from blocking the doors, if possible. Okay, let's see what she'll do next. Uh-oh.
I've had enough. I'm bored now. Fantastic.
Oh yes, once again she's using her CO power, but of course since she doesn't have a lot of units, that's not really going to mean too much to us. Even if she's going to use it to increase her firepower there, Colin's unit infantry is still quite superior, and he will still capture the city successfully. Ah yes, it appears that this mission to some may be quite difficult, but we reduced it to be completely simple. I guess also if you choose to, you can also have Colin acquire the airport over there, and he can make some air units as well, but we are going to have no need to do that because it will only waste time. Oh, and Max lost yet another unit. That is quite unfortunate for him, but it's no big deal now because he can produce units as well if he runs out. But we're going to still make sure he still has enough units to fight back still. Okay, so mostly this will be completely on Colin now. Max has done his job. All he has to do is to accumulate funds to build a bomber, and he will completely end this mission. But we're going to let Colin shine and do as much destruction as possible. Alright, so let's go ahead and put his mid-tank here and prevent Lash's infantry from capturing the city. Alright, there we go. Oh yes, excellent job as usual, Colin. Oh yes. Okay, now Lash present a complication to us now. She positioned her infantry in a good position so that anytime we put units there, we cannot be able to. They may get attacked. Colin, what's wrong?
I'm afraid that Max's units are in the way of the missile.
Otherwise, I can't find a good place to shoot it
so that it doesn't damage his units as well.
Oh well, that is certainly not good. Well, what are you gonna do now, Colin?
I guess I'll just fire and just damage a few units here.
Yes, it's quite unfortunate. I guess Max should have concentrated a little bit better on where he puts his units, but oh well, it does not matter. We can still prevent this. Let's just hope that he doesn't do that again. Okay, and of course you must make sure that you two work together and make sure you're aware of where you're gonna place your units so that it doesn't interfere with your partner's plan. Isn't that right, Max?
I hope you're not talking to me. I know what I'm doing. It was him that messed up.
Well, I don't know about that, Max. Your unit was in the way, and okay, I'm sorry about that, Max. Yes, Colin, make sure you do a better job. Yes, just do a better job, Colin.
Fine, alright.
Yes, of course. Anyway, yes, forget about all that. Let's build you some more tanks, which are inexpensive tanks, yes. Oh yes, and Max is still charging his power. And not really doing very much anymore. You just gotta make sure that his units don't get taken out. Also, yes, and make sure we get rid of this infantry here that's capturing the city that Max needs to help increase his funds so that he can be able to get the bomber faster. And let's see here. Yes, not really much here. We can put the APC here, I suppose. Yes, let's end your turn there. Yes, just as I expected. Lash is going to use indirect units to destroy anyone that's standing in front of the factory gate. So we're gonna definitely need to take care of that. I can already sense Lash panicking a little bit. She did not expect to go up against excellent CEOs such as ourselves. And with me being the incredible advisor that I am. Oh, yes. Ah, yes, okay. This mid-tank is now quite annoying. And one of you must dispense of it, otherwise you're gonna keep causing problems. No, wait, let's see now. Ah, yes, Lash is putting up... Oh, yes, and another thing that we also need to deal with as well is now Lash develop a missile on her left base. So we're gonna have to dispose of that with whenever Max finally gets around to building that bomber in his airport. But yeah, we'll take care of that, of course. Yes, let's have Colin destroy more things. Haha, yes, of course. Delightful, Colin, very delightful. Now he has access to yet another missile. Alright, so let's go ahead and fire. I really am wanting to try to damage this mid-tank, but Max's units are still in the way. Oh, yes, that's not good. Let's see. Ah, yes, that's a very good idea. Let's weaken this infantry, artillery there. Excellent idea, Colin. Excellent. Alright. Ah, yes, Colin has so many potential ideas. He's trying to think of the best way to utilize his units. Okay. Let's see now. Oh yes, Colin, yes, it's good to get rid of some of those small units. I believe you're going to use this mid-tank to block the factory, yes? Yeah, that's right. Yes, I suppose we'll find out if you're actually correct or not. Anyway, let's take care of more units. Yes, there we go. Expertly done, yes. Okay, yes, good. And now we're going to, let's see now. Yes, move your tank right there. Okay, now you have your injured infantry. Let's put them in the city to heal. Yes. Let's see now. I believe you're done now, Colin. There you go. Alright, Max, let us see what else you can do. He's, again, concentrating on getting more funds and acquiring the city. Other than that, he doesn't have much else to do. Okay, yes, I believe that is quite intelligent, Max. Okay, now. Oh my, Lash developed a missile in her base, and like I already mentioned before, not only can she deploy units from any units from her factory, but she can also attack at the same turn. Oh my, that's completely unexpected, but still, yeah, we can still handle this. Okay, let's let her have her fun now of attacking all units, but we can always get plenty more. Yes. Yeah, okay, alright, not very wise what you did there, Lash, but it does not matter. We still acquire the city. Alright, now it's your turn, Colin. Yes, now let's finally deal with this artillery, and we'll have absolutely no real resistance whenever we're blocking the factory gate. Okay, yes, there we go. Yes. And yes, let's take care of this missile here. Otherwise, you will cause problems. Oh, yes, perfect. Yes, and people said that Colin cannot be able to be as destructible as, like, other CEOs. He can bring on quite the destruction. You admit, right, Max? Yeah, I suppose. Come on, Max, I mean, he is doing quite well.
Yeah, I guess you do have a point there, but I'm still the king of destruction.
Yes, no one is definitely going to deny you of that, Max. You are absolutely right, but still, Colin is doing very well. He has definitely come a long way since his very first mission. I do believe that he will eventually grow up to be a powerful CEO, and no one will definitely be able to stop him. Alright, anyway, yes, let's proceed to move some other units forward and still damage as much of Flash's units as possible. There we go, good job there, Colin. Excellent job. Okay. Colin, that probably was not very wise of what you just did there. You do realize there's an anti-air there and you're in his range, but well, that's okay. We'll see what'll happen. Maybe the Lash won't attack him. So let's develop a mid-tank for him, and another tank, and then this time. Alright, Max, he's almost close. About one more day, and Max can finally be able to afford to acquire a bomber. And then we'll end this mission at last. Alright then, Max. Yes, there we go. Also, Max, yes, I know getting rid of it was very wise, but, another very good suggestion is if you left that alive, then Lash won't develop any new, freshly made units there.
Yeah, I know what I'm doing. You don't have to lecture me.
Alright, Max, I'll just let you do whatever you wish. Okay, luckily Lash didn't make anything this time, but just be aware of that next time, Max. Just a, friendly suggestion. Okay, yes, just as I thought, the anti-air attack Colin's infantry there. Now the rest of his infantry is slightly in trouble, but hopefully his tank that he just made down there will deal with it. Okay, yes, we're gonna make sure that Colin keeps developing units whenever possible. Alright, now then, yes, now Colin's gonna finally block off the gates. Lash's, yeah, yes, let's take care of this artillery there. But yeah, Lash's factory is now inoperable. Yes, finally. Go ahead and, yes, block our final gate. Yes, there we go. Yes, now Lash is completely in trouble. Now all that's left is to take care of the seep on that pipe there, and Max is gonna deal with that. But for the time being, now Colin is free to cause as much destruction with the rest of Lash's units as much as possible. So have fun there, Colin. You're going to I'm sure you're going to enjoy this. Okay. Yes, Colin's weak firepower is not doing so well against his mid-tank. Okay, he joined that tank together. I felt very wise there, Colin. Alright, let's see here. Yes, we'll finally get rid of this mid-tank now. It definitely overstayed its welcome. Alright, there we go. Good job there, Colin. Excellent. Move your tank here. And let's develop... yes, a Neo tank. Perfect. We don't actually need to do that, but... it is very wise anyway to get one. Yes. Just so that we can say that we made a Neo tank. And yes, finally Max has developed his bomber. Alright. Yes. And now this mission is going to end very, very soon. As soon as we take care of the missile, of course, because it'll destroy the bomber in one hit, and we'll have to start this process all over again. We're definitely not doing that. Okay, I hope it's a wise idea to move your tank there, Max.
I know what I'm doing. I'm gonna help take care of that missile.
Yes, that is actually a good idea then, Max. Okay then, very well. Yes, let's end your turn now. Okay. Yeah, Lash has very little options now. Yes. But yes, her reign of terror on Blue Book will finally end. I regret to say this, but I'm afraid that we're running out of time for this episode, so we're gonna have to conclude it.
What, now? Well, we're just having fun causing some destruction, right, Colin?
Yes, I'm actually getting a hang of this destruction thing. It's actually kind of fun. Well, I'm sure it is, gentlemen, but I'm afraid we're still gonna have to end the episode here. Alright, that's the end of episode 20. Stay tuned for episode 21, where we're go ahead and finally put an end to this mission and all of the Blue Moon missions altogether. Alright? This is Chod say. Farewell, everyone. Why don't you also say farewell, guys?
Yes, farewell, everyone.
Farewell. I'm not saying that. Yeah, see you later, guys. Watch this cause some more destruction.
Yes. Yes, farewell now.